So we have someone's pinned down by their thoughts, not moving, but it's someone kind of taking a step back. Someone feeling something is off. Yeah, feeling something's a little off here. Yeah, it could be a healing energy, clearing things out, but we'll see what happens. What do the viewers need to know? Yeah, so there's definitely a lack of clarity and clear communication. Someone's taking a step back. Some thinking going on. Lack of clarity, lack of communication. Someone's not putting in effort. Now we have, yeah, so this is interesting. You've got somebody here, could be an apology coming in here, or you've got someone who's made up some kind of excuse. We'll see what happens. Yeah, this is somebody fishing for info. Someone wants to know if you're single. Yeah, so I do see something may have ended. So there's some kind of transformation. Every ending is a new beginning. So if you've ended a relationship and you've been kind of hurt and healing, you may be ready to get yourself out there again. Yeah, but I do see, I mean, this is two people here. It has to do with communication, listening. It's about listening to something here. And we have the Eight of Pentacles in the middle. Someone wants to know if you're single. Yeah, it's creating a transformation. It has to do with someone ending it. Someone's ended a situation, so it could be someone just trying to find out if you're single for sure. Yeah, this is a person who's a little apprehensive. They're looking at the, oh, I know what it is. It's somebody wants to clear something up. We have someone who wants to clear something up. And it looks like there was a lack of clear communication because someone was apprehensive. They're looking at the details. Someone didn't put enough effort into the way they were communicating something here. Yeah, it has, yeah, communicating. Somebody actually wants to ask someone on a date. So there's this, I feel there's going to be something cleared up here. It could be, you know, something you didn't like that you heard may have happened here, because this is the feminine energy with the sword down, often not liking what they're hearing, or just there's a lack of clarity. So could be someone just clearing it up here, because it has to do with somebody who wants to build, putting in the effort. And it has to do with communication. It has to do with someone taking action and communication from the heart. So this is someone who actually wants to take someone out. But if you've had a date with someone and they didn't have a lot to say, maybe they're just newly single, they're just getting themselves out there. It could be either masculine or feminine. Let's have a look at that Four of Swords. What happened here? Yeah, so someone just focusing a lot on their money, thinking, healing. So someone's just focusing on money, making themselves feel comfortable. But often this is where something feels uncomfortable. So it's an energy of someone who's not moving and pinned down by their thoughts here. Yeah, something was said or not said. So it's an energy of just looking at that for the feminine. Yeah, see, there's some sort of temptation, but it's when something feels off, it doesn't feel comfortable. But now I feel some of you, if you've been spending a lot of time working, there's going to be communication about that too. Someone's spending all their time working. It's time to focus on love. Yeah, I do see an energy of temptation here. Choices in love, going down that path. It's an energy of finding someone compatible too. But yeah, something happened because we have a Tower. All these cards came out when I shuffled. Yeah, there's been some hurt and heartache. Some sort of hurt. Someone rushed in and out, maybe a third party. But this is often somebody's cutting someone out, or they're just speaking truth. It has to do with some kind of truth. I feel there was some kind of shock, surprise. Maybe there was a third party, or it just has to do with a lack of, I mean, it could be a collaboration where people are collaborating. But the Tower is coming down. So there's something that somebody probably should have told the truth about, they didn't. But if someone's analyzing this, and it does have to do with a person who rushed in quite quickly, yeah, feeling really enthusiastic, but there was some kind of hurt. So I don't know if it's hurt feeling. Someone feels like they need to hurry up and clear something up here. That's what I feel. Yeah, someone rushed in and out, and it's where it starts to become uncomfortable. Now they're rethinking, so it has to do with some thinking about this. Yeah, this is someone choosing their battles, choosing their words. So it looks as though somebody was ending a situation, and it's somebody who rushed in very quickly and then changed their mind because they either weren't over something, and now there's been some hurt feelings, some heartache. I don't really feel third party, but it's possible for some of you. But I feel as though, yeah, this is someone here releasing baggage from the past, but it's also an energy of feeling responsible. So this person feels responsible for something here because there was a lack of clear communication. They didn't put enough effort in, or they just didn't put effort in a date for some of you. Yeah, it is definitely a healing. Someone's going through a very deep healing. Someone made a decision. This is judging somebody. Someone judged somebody harshly. They feel responsible. Yeah, it's bothering them. And I also say this is something that's still bothering you. Okay, if you're that person, if you're the person who's been hurt here. Yeah, so see, a situation wasn't successful. Someone's pride or ego got in the way. Now, some of you, it could be yourself. Maybe your ego took a hit. This person hurt your feelings. Or it has to do with someone who is a person who's not chasing. I mean, I don't see chasing, but maybe it could be someone giving someone else attention or someone not giving someone attention. Yeah, take that as it resonates here. But yeah, someone's pride was hurt here, hurt feelings. So now this is someone acting like they're not interested. Yeah, not communicating either. Yeah, because something felt off. It didn't feel good. But it's now after a period of time we have this person here who's pulling back, seeing things differently. Now you might see things differently, especially if someone comes in and tells the truth. It looks like they want to clear something up. I feel there just wasn't a lot of clear talk or communication. It's like they didn't put effort in. And it could be because they had just ended a situation here. This person, they're going to, you know what it is? This is someone who's going to tell you truth. They're going to take responsibility. They even may feel responsible for, maybe they judged you. But it's also someone who I feel made a bad decision and they're taking responsibility. It's possible they had someone here, they didn't give them enough attention. They didn't put effort in. So I do feel it's an energy where this is someone who's either having an off day or something felt off. But I see the feminine, the Princess of Swords here kind of, it's just something doesn't feel right. It feels off. Yeah, and then we have this change. This is somebody going to try something different. They're going to come back around. This is someone coming back around. So that now the tables are turned, it's telling me. It's right in the heart of the reading. So it looks like this person was having a bad day. But I do feel they're going to take, they're accountable. They're going to take responsibility. Yeah. They made a bad choice. I feel it's just, it does look like something felt off. It didn't feel right because like I say, it's possible they were going through some kind of an ending and something wasn't completely over. They were still, see, it's just the transformation. Something wasn't over. So let's have a look at this. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you got an Emperor, single. This person's single. They want to know if you're single. Yeah, they're going to fish for information here. They're looking at this. They want to clear something up. Heartfelt message, dating, courting. Yeah, they're coming in to ask you out. Yeah, they're going to put themselves out there. They're laying it all the cards on the table. This is actually an Emperor. Yeah, they want to start something new. This is somebody here moving on, taking the lessons they've learned. So I feel this is, and it's also someone who's gathering the info. It's kind of like if they would have known then, because I feel that it was just a bad decision. Now, this could be somebody wanting a reconciliation, or it's possible they were it almost feels like they were going through either a divorce, a breakup, or coming apart with someone, obviously. And it was something was a shock, a surprise. So, but I feel there's people collaborating. There could have been a third party. So there's definitely been some hurt. Now, this is often an energy where someone's pride or ego takes a hit, whether it's the feminine or the masculine. See, their pride has to do with someone providing. Now, I wonder if this is someone who judged you because of what someone else did, but it's very judgmental. I can see it. But it's somebody who wants to clear it up. Yeah, they're trying to manifest. They're gathering the tools, the information. They now know. It's an energy of someone who now has the information. So this is somebody wanting to reach out. They want to know if you're still single. They're still single. So I feel this is someone taking what they've learned and this knowledge they have, and they're going to apply it to this. Yeah, you can see starting something new. But you can see the energy of being acquainted, getting to know you. This is someone who wants to get to know you. So it's somebody who never had that opportunity for whatever reason. Tell me about the Temperance. The Temperance. I'm going to grab a different deck. Actually, I'm going to grab the Lenormand here. Makes more sense at this point. Tell me about the Temperance. See, this is someone feeling different after a period of time. This is change, internal change. This is someone who's gone through some kind of change, and whatever it is, this could be a situation that happened to yourself. And where it changes you forever. Yeah, you start focusing on work, being alone, spending time alone. I feel like some of you are still focused on it, even though you kind of act like you're not interested. But I do think some of you, it's time to get out there. Yeah. It's someone who's not giving someone enough attention. So somebody here wanted attention. That's why I feel it. It's like the tables are turned. This person, maybe they weren't giving you attention. Now you're not giving it to them. Because we have Temperance and Temperance with the tables turning. But it does look like somebody is either looking for a reconciliation, or somebody tried to reconcile with them when they were about to start something with you. So they decided to avoid a disaster. Could be someone who made up excuses here, trying to avoid a disaster, or there's avoidance. It could be someone thinking that it looks to me like it's a feminine that's avoiding. But yet, look at this high vibration, this start something new. Someone putting all their cups on the table, definitely feeling happier. It's someone who's moved on. They've distanced themselves from someone here. Maybe even moved and relocated. It's an energy of change. There's change coming. About Temperance. Why is it here? Yeah, so it's someone who feels like they need to hurry up, the Whip. So it's a person who's really enthusiastic. They come in quick. And I feel this is somebody who kind of backed out. Yeah, it's an energy of this person really wanting this. But I feel someone's ego took a hit. There was hurt feelings. Must be somebody thinking the other person's chasing them. But there's no chasing here. Somebody else, there could be three people, like I say, a third party, someone else chasing. It's funny, I just did another reading with a frenemy energy in it, so you might want to watch for that here too. Somebody else chasing, someone who's, could be a water sign, or just someone who's very emotional. Yeah, so yeah, something's bothering someone. See, is that the Mice? Seven of Wands, guarded, defensive. Someone's not sure what to believe. See, this is someone who's just not sure what to believe because something feels off. And often when people are going through internal change, transformation, maybe, cutting somebody out here because they're chasing them for the wrong reasons. Someone made some sort of decision. It was a bad decision. So, but I definitely can feel like someone is getting attention elsewhere here. Yeah. This is also someone who's successful. Working on being more successful, just kind of spending time alone. It's just somebody spending time at home, healing. See? Just being very grounded. So we have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, so something ended. See, it looks like there was an ending. Now this is still bothering. How this ended, why it ended is bothering this person. It could be still bothering you. Now there's the Death card, Nine of Swords. Someone has regrets. And it's all based on unfounded fear. So this is somebody coming in. I think there's going to be a massive apology. They're just looking at it, working out the details. It's an energy of also putting in effort. Yeah, putting in a lot of effort here. Yeah, they're definitely coming in. Knight of Cups energy. See, they're kind of procrastinating a little bit here, but they're feeling a little luckier. Six of Swords. See, taking lessons learned, knowing when to avoid. Now, it could be you're avoiding this person, not giving them attention because they hurt your feelings. And if there was a third-party situation, and there's something nagging at you and you're just not sure what to believe. Like I say, there's something that happened. It's bothering them too. It's like they want to get it off their chest. They want to clear it up. So let's have a look at the Emperor. Yeah, so I do see the ship. So there's 10 of Pentacles. It has to do with stability. This person's stable financially, and they are emotionally stable as well. But it's also where they kind of feel maybe the ship has sailed here. Yeah, but I feel this is someone distancing themselves too, like, you know, just kind of thinking this through, applying what they've learned here, and also applying what they know. You got to be careful how they communicate, that's for sure. Yeah, 6 of Wands. Somebody at a crossroads, either about to make a decision to communicate. This is someone moving away from something or somebody. It's over. Yeah, but I feel this is more like internal. Somebody may have asked you out when they had just ended something, so they weren't communicating. They probably should have told you the truth. It looks like they're going to. It's bothering them. They want to get off their chest, but I feel like it's still bothering you too. So yeah, it's like it started and ended, but here's a communication coming in. The Rider. This person's in a hurry. They want to talk. They want to get something going. They want to clear everything up, get it all out in the open. I do think this is someone honest. Whatever happened, they're taking responsibility. They have the information. They have everything they need to manifest their desires. It's an Emperor. Yeah, it's either taking a little moment here, getting a closer look. See, this is someone taking a closer look. They're feeling different. So it does look like it's someone who was dealing with some kind of ending. Yeah. And if it's the feminine who reached out, you know, chasing, this person may have felt they were being chased, because this is an Emperor. Often it's a person who gets chased because they're successful. So, but it could go like the other way around. I do see the tables turning. So now if you are successful and this person judged you like you weren't, now it's where you're going to feel like they're chasing you, because it's like, well, you didn't want me before, but now you want me kind of energy, because they're finding out some truth here. But it's interesting. They're taking a closer look. This is 2 people checking each other out. So it's about getting close. This is getting closer too. This person's going to come towards you. You probably know who they are. Like I say, it almost feels like either somebody got in between the 2 of you and manipulated and tried to take this person's attentions from you to another person, or vice versa, or to themselves, or vice versa. Because this is somebody, you know, it's the Knight of Wands, feeling enthusiastic, but then something felt off. So something was bothering them. It's also somebody who often has some baggage they need to let go of too, you see. They weren't quite, somebody wasn't over something. Yeah, so you can see this person, King of Swords, speaking truth. They want to get close. They want to get to know you. They want to discover. They've learned something. There's been some time here where this person's been learning things about connecting. They want to talk. They're going to speak truth. You're going to get truth. I don't feel, if you felt this person wasn't being honest or something was up, it's because something was bothering them. They were just off. And I actually feel maybe even both of you, because you're both feeling that Temperance. Something didn't feel right, but yet everything is right, because I do feel like there's something about the 2 of you. It's about having a conversation, some kind of an emotional conversation, connecting. See, it's about both of you swimming in the same direction. The timing, the speed. So there's going to be a conversation. See, fishing for info too. See, it's somebody who, the King of Swords, thinks something's fishy, something's up. Like, why are you interested in me? You know, or it could be the other way around, but it does look like it's the King of Swords. This is somebody who's been manipulated. They've been played before, and they've learned that. So it's a King of Swords. They become very wise. So here comes the Queen of Pentacles, feeling love, ready to get themselves out there, you know, and it doesn't look like it played out the way you may have expected it. But it could go the other way around. But yeah, it does look like the tables are turned. Yeah, this person's their own anchor. 9 of Pentacles. They're definitely single. They're solid. They're financially stable. They're emotionally stable too. So this isn't someone who's going to come in and cause drama. And they also see, now after a period of time, they're seeing things different. See, they're seeing you as very calm and stable. Somebody who doesn't create drama, you know. you just sort of, if you are someone who's sticking to yourself, just focusing on work and your home and just trying to stay balanced. But I also see balancing work and love too, some of you. Someone who's very capable too. Someone who keeps everything in order, keeps everything organized. Like, I really feel like this is someone who sees, you know, what you bring to the table. You're goal oriented. You have some skills. I also feel this person does too. So there's a lot of clarity, a lot of this person seeing things in a very positive way. So I don't know. It looks like something had ended here, and it was whatever was gnawing at them or bothering them. This is something that's over because there's change for the better. How they were seeing things or feeling is now different. So this is someone who went through something pretty heavy, though. Like I say, a lot of burdens, a lot of responsibility. It's often but they are taking responsibility. Like, this isn't someone who's blaming anybody but themselves. If they had a person they weren't giving attention to, they didn't put enough effort into or whatever, they may be busy, trying to be successful, trying to be a good provider. The other person could be someone who just needed a lot more attention that they had time to give. So whatever it is, it's something that's done. And they are single. Somebody here was newly single is what I feel. So it feels reboundish. Yeah, this person wants to come in there. They're all about house and home. See, they're all about family, house, and home. I think this is someone going to reach out. I think they're going to try to find out maybe if you're home, or they may reach out. They're offering up that cup and wear their heart on their sleeve. So this is someone who's feeling the love here. Something very deeply emotional. They want to go down this path, the garden, 8 of Pentacles. They want to put effort in. They want to build something. They want to build with you a home, a relationship. So it'll be up to you to decide. Everyone's situation is different. But, you know, the Queen of Cups is here for a reason. Somebody can be very forgiving, kind, and compassionate. This is also something this person possibly didn't see. This is someone who was wallowing in their own issues. They definitely had something going on. I can't put my finger on exactly what it is, but there's change. It's something that's over. They've moved on, yeah, and they've taken the time to heal, clearing things up, clearing things out. They were definitely pinned down by their thoughts. I do see that 9 of Swords energy under there, where they weren't getting a lot of sleep either. Somebody wasn't getting a lot of sleep. So, but I feel like, yeah, see, this is somebody now finding their balance, making a head and heart decision. Yeah, they're feeling differently. They're now feeling that it's right in the heart too. See, everything's just turned around. They feel positive about this. You may be just what they needed. Yeah, see, they want to reach out. They're hoping you'll reciprocate. Yeah, they want to talk. See, reciprocity. It's about the two of you having a conversation. But whoever they were dealing with, they're no longer dealing with them. They've moved on. It's over. Definitely it's over. The coffin. Yeah, they want to connect with you. So it does look like maybe getting reacquainted, or somebody who just never, whatever happened, it didn't get off the ground, is what I feel. This could be somebody who reaches out to make sure you're single, fishing for info. Probably not going to say too much at first until they feel confident that you're going to reciprocate. Yeah, but I do feel there's someone who generally isn't afraid of wearing their heart on their sleeve. It's an emotional person. They have a love of home, family. Like I feel, they've gone very deep within their feelings here. Whatever's done, it's done. See, the crossroads, they want to come together. This is somebody who's come apart from someone, but they're now at this time of their life where it's what they want. You know, they want to be in a relationship. This is someone who doesn't want to be single. They like being in a relationship, but I feel they're going to want to come and see you. They want to see you. They want to talk face to face. And they would love nothing more than to take this to the next level. Because I feel this is somebody, and some of you, it's someone who, when it's time to take it to the next level, they kind of freak out. Because of how something ended in a past relationship, possibly too, for some. Yeah, but you can see they're putting on the brakes. So this is somebody taking another look. See the closer look? This is what they see, a soulmate. their best friend, someone they can connect with, two people who get each other, and now they're taking control. So they're taking their power. This is a masculine taking their power back, but there could be a feminine who's done this with someone else too. Like, to me, it looks like maybe it was yourself. Maybe the feminine here had just ended something with someone who didn't give you enough attention. So you were maybe seeking attention. You wanted to connect with somebody. Things went sideways, that's for sure. Yeah, morals, values, lifestyle, the way someone conducts themselves, taking another look. But it's about two people being on the same page. I feel like we have someone who has that realization that they just weren't on the same page with somebody. And it's possible that you're more their type. So if some of you have a type and you feel something is off, it's telling you to try a different type, basically, a different type of person, as well as this person too. Someone who's more stable, sensible, but also someone who's more kind and compassionate, and someone who doesn't need, this is a balance between two, someone who needs a lot of attention and someone who focuses on their work and, their home. So that's what I kind of feel this person's seeing this. So there's obviously some things this person knows. Look at that, the Star. Yeah, see, releasing habits, patterns, letting it go where a situation didn't serve. But this person sees this is everything they could ever want, their hope. They hold you, this is someone who holds you in very high regard. Okay, they definitely do, very, very high regard. So yeah, but they're letting go of old habits or baggage from a past relationship, someone who just wasn't right for them. People get into relationships. Yeah, the feminine too, releasing things that no longer serve. See, I feel the feminine here, changing your type, trying a different type. Someone who's different, but it's an energy of letting someone else take control, because it looks like we have a feminine who tried to take the lead. So now it's letting this person control things. You're also, I feel some of you are definitely becoming that Empress energy, staying in control of your emotions, not being ruled by them, letting the other person take the lead. That way they're ready. Because I feel like the Knight of Cups is often someone, it's letting someone come to you when they're ready, to tell you how they feel when they're ready. So it's possible some of you had somebody who felt pressured, they weren't ready. So yeah. But I feel like this is very, very positive. So it's all how you look at situations. It's always good to put the shoe on the other foot, to kind of think how you would feel if you were in this person's situation. But they are somebody coming in to speak truth. You're going to get truth about how they feel. So they want to build with you. They want to build a home. They want to go down this path. And Eight of Pentacles here too. They want to put a lot of work in. This is someone who's preparing. See, they weren't prepared. Now this person feels prepared, even financially, because they have this Emperor energy. The house, the home, maybe they've paid off some bills, maybe they had a lot of debt, maybe their pride got in the way, they didn't want to tell you. So, like I say, it could go both ways. So take care, and we'll see you soon.